All right, we are live. Oh, boy. Happy Sunday, everybody. Walmart is packed. At least the pickup, the whatever, the grocery pickup part is packed. Dude, I have been, um, I guess, in the same place I've always been. No, no change. Just hanging out, working, reloading a lot of stuff. And I miss all of y'all too, which is why I'm doing the live stream. I'm actually sitting here in the Walmart parking lot in the grocery, the grocery pickup section. So I'm sitting here waiting for the groceries to be brought out to me. And I was like, I'll just go live, see who joins on this Sunday afternoon. Hopefully y'all have been enjoying the 280 Ackley improved content. Hopefully. Seems like a lot of people have been enjoying that, at least. Those videos are doing pretty well, getting a lot of views. It's been interesting so far. I don't know, it's very weird just how poorly that Hornady factory ammunition shot. I find that very odd that it shot so poorly, and then I just go and throw a bunch of random stuff together and it all shoots really, really well. You're at Walmart too? Wife shopping? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not a huge fan of, like, I don't want to say hate, that's a strong word. I don't go to Walmart. I very much dislike shopping at Walmart to the point where I refuse to do it. But I have an agreement in place. What's going on, Jeff? I have an agreement in place with my wife that if she'll put in the order, I'll at least come pick it up, because I refuse to step foot in the store. So I won't go into Walmart, but if she places a pickup order, then I've agreed that I will at least come get it. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm just sitting here waiting for him to bring out the groceries. But so yeah, good luck, Ozark Trapper. At least you're not at Target, right? Could be a lot worse. You could be shopping with your wife at Target. What's going on? Meat and Burco 308 Pell City here. Nice. Ozark, I have 3 boxes of the 280 Ackley improved Hornady 162 ammo. I haven't shot any yet. I would be very interested, so keep me updated on that. Make a comment on a video or something after you do shoot that ammunition. If you don't mind, just drop a comment on one of my 280 videos. Let me know how it does for you. I was just very surprised. Now, I don't know if I should say very surprised. I've had pretty terrible luck with factory ammunition. I know there's a lot of other, like, guys on YouTube that make videos. They can go and pick up a box of factory ammo and they go shoot it, and they're getting, half-inch groups all day long, and it's kind of like what's the point in reloading when you can just go buy factory ammunition now, and the guns are so good and the ammo's so good and it's so consistent, you can just go buy it and it shoots like this. What's the point in getting into reloading? Well, I'm right the opposite. I've almost never had that happen for me, no matter the factory ammunition that I've shot. The best factory ammo that I recall shooting was when I first got that Remington 700 CDL in 243 Winchester, and I did kind of like a barrel break-in with the Remington tipped core lock. I think it was like 90 grain tipped core lock or something like that. Now that stuff shot really good. That I was getting, sub MOA, 3-shot groups, but sub MOA with that factory ammunition. So that was some of the best stuff I've shot. But outside of that, my experience is not what a lot of other people's experiences have been, at least here on YouTube. Crash, don't blame you. At least for the one near me, it's a cesspool. Yeah, it is. It's great people watching. I mean, I could count on one hand the amount of times I've actually been in Walmart over the past, I don't know, maybe 5 years or so. I could probably count on one hand. I really pretty much refuse to go in there. But when I do go in there, you're 100% spot on. It's about like when you fly. I fly a lot for work, and so it's pretty much going through an airport is this very similar. It's great to people watch. My day was great. We went to church this morning. Praise God. It was an amazing day so far. So it's been great. Ozark Trapper, I have a Browning X Bolt 1 and 8 twist, 26 inch. Nice. Yeah, I think yeah, I remember your comment now. You commented on one of the videos about that. That's good stuff. I'm really interested in possibly getting another Steyr. I had a Steyr Pro Hunter that I'm coming around to your comment, but I'm tying it in with this. I had a Steyr Pro Hunter one time, and it was chambered in 270 Winchester, and it had a factory, from the factory, it had a 1 and 8 twist as a 270 Winchester. I thought that was very interesting. So that's cool that that Browning put a 1 and 8 twist in theirs, because in 280 Ackley, I'm not sure a 1 and 8 twist is standard. I don't think. I think 1 and 9. I think more like 1 and 9 is standard, maybe. Burka, only rifle that I have that shoots good with factory ammo is a Ruger Ranch. Oh, okay. I've actually had a couple of Ruger Ranch rifles, and both of them have shot really well. One of them, stand by. Bye, love you. I'm doing a live stream, so yep, love you. My stepdaughter actually was over in another another lane waiting for her groceries to get walked out. So only rifle, yeah, those Ruger Ranch bolt actions, man, I had one in 223, and that thing shot lights out no matter what I fed through it. As far as hand loads go, I never fed factory ammo through it, but hand loads, it shot incredibly well. There's so many people circling the by the way, there's so many people circling the grocery pickup area because all 16 slots are full. It was like that when I pulled up. I had to wait 15 minutes just for somebody to get their groceries walked out to them so they could back out and leave so I could pull in and get a spot. Let's see. But yeah, those Ruger Ranch rifles, man, those things are so much fun to shoot. They're so compact, lightweight, especially for something like a 5.56. I highly recommend if you want to get one in 5.56. It's so much fun. Jeff, it's not fun if you don't roll your own bullets. That is, yes, of course. More Ron, more 280 Ackley content, please. You don't have to request that. It's just going to happen. So I'm going hunting tomorrow. I'm taking off work. It's the last day of the season, whitetail deer. It's the last day of the season here in Alabama. So I'm going to take off. I'm going to go hunt. I've got those 175 grain Federal Tip Fusion hand loads. I've got 3 of those that I'll be carrying into the woods with me. So hopefully I can get a shot at something. But after tomorrow, my plan is to go to the range, shoot those 3 rounds. If I don't kill anything tomorrow, just go shoot those 3 rounds. I'll have all of my brass will be twice fired. Then I'm going to circle back, and you're probably going to get sick of the 280 Ackley content, actually, to be honest with you, because I am about to burn through that barrel. Like, I'm just going to burn through it. I mean, I'm going to test so many different bullets and powder. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. Okay, yeah, 1 and 9 is, that's what I was thinking. Crash. This is directed at you, Jeff. Agreed, something to be said for knowing what pre-made stuff Shoots well in your gun though. Hey, what's going on, Bobby? Thompson Center Encore Pro Hunter 280 Remington. Yeah, those Thompson Center Encores are really nice. I've never owned one, but I mean, I know people that love them. And as far as a single shot goes, it's a pretty solid option. Burko surprised me how good it shot. Oh yeah. Well, that's the same as the Ruger American Predator that I had in, so the Predator version, not the Ranch, but the Predator version, the green stock, that one in 6 Creedmoor. It was the same way. Like, I got it and shot it, and the thing was just, it hammered, man. It shot so well. I've had a handful of guns in my life that I kind of regret getting rid of. Not like for sentimental reason value, you know, or sentimental value or anything like that, but because they just shot so well, and I shouldn't have got rid of them, but I did. Oh, let's see. Encore 280 is what you're working on. Oh, okay. So Jeff has an Encore 280. That's what he's working on. Sean, everything over in Pennsylvania till spring. Okay, everything's over hunting wise until spring gobblers. So turkey season will fire up soon. Yeah, right now. So in Alabama, it runs. That's one of the things. That's one of the great things about being in this state is your deer season opens up. Some parts of the state it opens up October 1st is when you can start hunting with a bow, and then gun season normally opens up like the weekend before Thanksgiving. And so you're running like, and youth is earlier than that. So you're talking mid-November through the 10th of February for the vast majority of the state. You can gun hunt deer. So it's an awesome state to hunt in. I don't think this guy's bringing my stuff. Nope, he's not. They're still walking. There's a bunch of folks here. This place is packed. The cars keep circling. It's hilarious. They must be short-handed or something today. It normally doesn't take this long. Ozark Tika has a 1 in 8 22 250. Oh, really? Now that's cool. See, that would be, you know, I hear people on the old interwebs here, or at least on YouTube, talking about, you know, hey, should I get a 22 Creedmoor over a 22 250 or something like that? But if you can find, just like what you're talking about, a fast twist 22 250, you know, what would you need a 22 Creed for? You know what I'm saying? Really doesn't, it's not like you'd have to go with that. You could just get the fast twist. You're looking at one, most 22 250s are one. Yeah, oh yeah, 1 in 12 or 1 in 14. Yep. It's good stuff. Yeah, that's really nice when you come across, you know, gun companies like that, like a Tika or like I was saying, that Steyr, where they put a faster twist barrel in their stuff straight from the factory. And I didn't even know that about the Steyrs. I actually bought, I didn't realize it was like a 1 in 8.5 inch twist barrel or something like that. It was faster than what almost all your 270 Winchesters are twisted at. And I didn't realize that until I think I started looking at shooting some 180s. I was shooting some Woodley Weld Core 180 grain bullets. I think I did a couple of videos on them a long time ago on the channel, but yeah, I was shooting 180 grain bullets out of the 270 and shooting, it was like sub MOA with them. The velocities weren't that great, but still, I thought it was cool. Dave Dixon Howa Golden Bear 30-06. 150 grain Nosler AccuBond 24-inch barrel, 1/2-inch groups at 131.50. Nice. Yeah, that's cooking pretty good. Love Stay-Ball powders. Do you? Nah, I don't know. I'm kind of hit or miss on them. Like the Stay-Ball, the Stay-Ball 6.5. I'm kind of hit or miss on it. I haven't really had, you know, amazing luck with it. There hasn't really been anything that I've used it in and tested it in, and it's just been like lights out. You know what I'm saying? Now it'll give good velocities. You know, I've kind of gotten some good velocities and stuff, But as far as shooting tiny groups and everything, that hasn't really been the case for me. So, but Stay Ball 6.5 is the only one I've tried out of the Stay Ball line. I don't really plan on picking up like Stay Ball Match or HD. I don't know. I don't really plan on getting either of those powders. Yeah, 280 Remington has 3 different barrel twists: 1 in 8, 1 in 9, 1 in 10. Howa, yeah, I figured you meant Howa. Burko, I like Tikkas, smooth and good, smooth and shoot good. Yes, 100% agreed. 100% agreed. I've turned on a handful of my buddies to a Tikka, like a Tikka T3X, and everyone has had a very similar experience. They shoot well. The actions are extremely smooth, very reliable firearms. So good stuff. Your 243 win get any more deer? No, it did not. I did. So I had the 243, right, and I rebarreled it. That was the one I rebarreled to 22 Creedmoor. Then my nephew wanted to go hunting, so I didn't have anything worked up in the 22 Creed, so I was like, well, I'll just swap the barrel back to make it a 243, which I did, and I worked up a pretty good shooting load using hybrid 100V and 100 grain Sierra Game Kings, and then didn't see anything, wasn't able to get a shot at anything with that, and so now I'm actually going to rebarrel it again back to the 22 Creedmoor. So that one's just that poor Remington 700 action is yeah, that thing is just kind of getting thrown around a little bit, to be honest with you. But no, nothing, hadn't taken any more deer with it. I wonder if this is going to be my stuff right here. Nope. He's moving on to another vehicle. Let's see. Ozark Trapper, urban bow hunting in Arkansas, September 1st through February 28th. No limit either sex. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, we had looked at, me and my brother actually looked at coming to hunt Arkansas. The problem is it's like out of state to hunt in Arkansas. It's like $550 or something. We looked at it. It's been a couple years ago. We looked at it, but man, it was expensive. It was more expensive than us going to Kentucky, more expensive than like going to Tennessee. And so at that point, we're just kind of like, I don't know about that. Oh, my stuff's here. All right, you guys, hang on. Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Sorry about the wait.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm actually doing a live stream right now on YouTube, so it's no big deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I get your last name?
Hembry.
Yes, sir. And where would you like this today?
You can just hand it to me. I'll put it all up here in the front. Hey, we got groceries. Yeah, so you deer hunt with a 22 250, dude, that thing will stack deer up. You better believe it.
Being slow.
Oh, that's all good. I would imagine y'all have been slammed all day.
Very busy today.
Yeah.
It's only like my second week.
Oh wow. And you're like, what is this?
Yeah, this is a little crazy, but
right.
It makes time go by.
Oh, I bet it does.
It's busy.
Well, I think isn't the Super Bowl today? Is that it?
I think it
is. That might be why it's so busy. I mean, who knows, but.
That's probably exactly why. Usually,
yeah.
When there's something going on.
Right, some type of major event, all of a sudden y'all get slammed.
Yeah, or if it's weather, anything really.
Right.
But yeah, I forgot the Super Bowl was today. That's definitely why.
Yeah, I don't pay any attention to it. I heard somebody at church talking about it. So
Already, looks like that's the last one.
awesome. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you. Oh, buddy. I gotta get this stuff situated.
Wrong way.
Safety first. All right. Or as we like to say at work, safety third. All right, let's see. Let me get, okay, there's some open slots now, so let me read these comments before I get on the road here. Deer hunt a lot with 22-250. That is a good cartridge, by the way, to hunt deer with. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, Jeff, you're the one with the 1 in 8 twist, 22-250. I think you've made comments about that before. Dave says I always start 25 thou off the lands. Ozark, I've talked to a few guys using 6.5 stay ball powders in there too. Oh, okay, really? I'd be interested in that. Shane, can't go wrong with the Tikka. 100% correct, man. And any flavor of the Tikka too. They've got so many different models now. Sean, I like the older Tikka model 55 and 65. Shane, thoughts on 7mm backcountry? Oh man. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I fall in the same camp as Johnny's Reloading Bench. I'm so glad he's back to making content. Like, so glad he's making content again, man. I really think he, what are we waiting on here? Oh, he's waiting on me. I just feel like he relates a lot better to common folks. Like, I consider myself a common folk, kind of reloader. And I just feel like he does such a good job relating to just your average guy, right? Like, I'm not gonna go get a 7mm, but I didn't go get a 7 PRC. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna go get a 7 backcountry. Not like, those guys, like folks like Hootie Hoo. There's so many other channels that's kind of what they're geared toward, is getting the latest and greatest, because they're partnered up with all these different companies. And so we need channels like that to kind of bring that stuff to the table, right? And sort of get it out there and get it to the public. That's great. But that's not me. I'm not partnered with all those folks. I have to spend my own money to get any of the stuff that you guys see on the channel is stuff that I have to buy with my own money. Most of the time it involves me selling stuff that I already have, right? That maybe I'm not going to use that much. And I end up getting rid of it so I can turn around and just go get something else that piques my interest, right? That's generally how that works. So I'm sure it's a great cartridge. I understand the concept. That's the thing. I think for me, I don't really care about it because I don't have a suppressor. I'm right the opposite of what the 7 backcountry is intended for. I'm the opposite of the target audience. The target audience, they released that cartridge to compete directly with the 7 PRC and to provide people with a solution where you're not sacrificing performance when you chop your barrel and put a suppressor on it, right? That's the whole point of the 7 backcountry. I'm right the opposite. I just had that 280 Ackley done, and I told Heavy Precision, I said, look guys, I want you to make the barrel as long as humanly possible. Now, because of the length of the barrel blank, they could only make it 24.5 inches, but if I would have got a longer blank, dude, I'd have went with a 26 or a 28 inch barrel. Like, I'm not the backcountry target audience. Now, at the same time, I will talk out of both sides of my mouth, and I will say that I think it's awesome that these companies are creating, right, new cartridges. They're coming up with solutions, and it's really a solution to a problem. I guess it depends on how you look at it. I don't really see it as a problem, but like, it's a problem that I think a select few people actually encounter, which is, hey, I want to chop my barrel, I want to put a suppressor on it, but now I'm sacrificing velocity when I do that. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know anybody that's done that. None of my hunting buddies, none of the people I run with in kind of like this arena, if you want to call it that, are running around going, man, I want to chop everything I have down to a 16-inch barrel, thread it, put a suppressor on it, because I've only got a couple of buddies that actually have a suppressor, right? Like I get it, the YouTube content that's being put out right now, if you don't own a suppressor, the content that's being pushed, it'll make you feel like you're the only one on planet Earth that doesn't own a suppressor. Well, I'm one of those people that don't own one, and I don't know, I'd like to own one, but every time I think about even going down the process of getting one, which the process apparently is way better now than it used to be, I just think of the money that I'm going to be spending on that, and then I could just go buy another gun instead, and that would give me a different cartridge to reload for. So I think it's great that Federal came up with it, again, to help. I think it's good, right? We need competition. We need competition and we need options as a consumer. But it's really, for me, it's simply a solution looking for a problem. That cartridge is a solution looking for a problem because it doesn't apply to me. I don't. Now, if you're one of those people where you're like, oh my goodness, man, I'm chopping my barrels and I'm suppressing everything, but now I'm sacrificing velocity, which impacts my effective range. Like, man, I really need to squeeze another couple 100 feet per second out of it. Well, there you go. This should be a perfect cartridge for you, if you're one of those people. But for me, it's not the case. So. Driving, so I can't really chat amongst yourselves. Like I said, safety third as I'm scanning fields looking for deer. But yeah, I mean, the 7 backcountry, and the same thing with the PRCs. Like I have similar feelings about the PRC cartridges. I mean, they're great, definitely. I guess we'll say there's a need for them in the market. It's good that Hornady's doing what they're doing as well, helping push the industry forward, and really, probably, in my opinion, one of the biggest contributions that Hornady has made in recent years to the shooting industry would be their podcast, in my opinion. Because I feel like now, despite what you think about their podcast and the topics and the comments that they make, whatever, I don't care how you feel about what they talk about on there. What I'm saying is the amount of information, and of course some of it might be slanted because obviously they would like for you to use their stuff, got it, but they do provide a lot of really good information that is just general good knowledge, and it educates the consumer, right? So I think they've really helped kind of advance the consumer education side of this whatever shooting sport, hobby, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's probably actually the best thing they've done for the industry in recent years is, kind of pull the curtain back a little bit and sort of talk about technical stuff, and then, all that other jazz they talk about on their podcast. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Made it home. Oh, now I gotta unload the groceries. All right, you guys sit tight again. Chat amongst yourselves. I gotta unload these. I'll be right back. Surprised they even had Tostito scoops available. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's what else here? Oh, boy. Oh. All right, let's see. Gotta get the eggs and the chicken. Chicken and eggs. Which one came first? Oh, me. All right. Let's see here. Can't forget my coffee cup. About to make another cup of coffee. Get caught up on the messages, and I'm way behind. El Chupa Goats. I'm doing a live stream. My wife says hello, everyone. I got bored sitting at Walmart, so, you know, just fired up the live stream. Started live streaming. I gotta get caught up on the comments though, because I was driving.
Are you done?
Yeah, I can be.
Are you seriously still live streaming?
Yeah, you can say hey. Oh, all right. We'll cut it here. I got to get the groceries put up. So, but yeah, you guys be on the lookout for a lot more 280 Ackley stuff. And if you have any recommendations on load data, bullet powder combinations, I need to know those because I plan on testing a ton of stuff in that 280 Ackley. So, what's going on, John? But that's it. So you guys just again stay tuned. Should have a lot more content coming y'all's way. So we'll catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.